No. Hmm. Oh, it killed the music. Damn it. Oh. Yay. All right. Secondary attack. Left control. Are you kidding me? C. Dodge. Lock on. Switch target. Jesus, there's a lot of target switching here. You know what? Let's not be intimidated by this. Ugh.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Is this a game about a certain game studio's history? No, it is not. I'm told it's quite good. It's on my list. I don't know. Just felt like playing today. Do a little Daenerys thing here, maybe. I don't know. Can I get purple eyes? Seems not. That's quite charming. Technical, magic, or warrior. Power. Divine magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons. Let's try magic. Remaining points 1. No, I believe it said that mental power would be the thing to put it into. Magical damage plus 10%, fury gem plus 1. Magic points plus 100. Spell duration. Required to wear the best amulets and necklaces. Okay. Well, generally you want your spells to hit harder, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, they've got 2 separate systems. Increases the success of some dialogue. Ooh, lockpicking. I do love lockpicking. I won't get another point till 5 as well. Crafting, I want to see. I like to play charismatic characters, but I hate leaving loot behind, so I think... Let's start with charisma and we'll go lockpicking next. Wait. Change my mind. Okay.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Or will I?
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She wants to run everywhere.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay. Well.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Excellency. I take it I'm a princess. I take it I'll be learning combat here. What is that? Okay, that's... Oh, there's a sprint. Yeah, okay.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
How? Whoa. Oh. Fail. Fail again. Rip. Bind? Stasis. So Shadow Missile is my basic attack. Shadow Impact is something else. Furious? Alright. What does this do? Oh. Temporarily neutralized. Got it. Wait. It's not locking onto him. How do I lock on? Oh. That's why. Okay. Now I get it.
Well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No. Thanks all the same. I have quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a train.
Hi and bye, and also a question. What do you think of Blizzard right now?
I'll remember. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes.
I don't think much of it, to be honest.
You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
We'll see what happens with the Microsoft deal. Alright, see you later.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
I'm nearly dead. I need this mask. Okay.
I've put this off as long as I can. I need to make my farewells to my mother. I'll go and meet up with Kurt in the city afterwards.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. There's no jump button. Reminds me a bit of Dragon Age already. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Say goodbye to mother. Okay, there's a big exclamation point over the door. That should have been obvious.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
What is that, leprosy?
With you, my child. Now, be off.
Yeah, the tutorial's pretty good. Though I think they should have started with the spacebar thing. I think I hit that by accident. Hey, I got a hat. Sweet. This is very linear, though. Maybe it'll open up a little bit later. I'm only disappointed I haven't run into a chest or something to unlock. I really want to try lockpicking. Oh, hello. Okay, that's just wacky. No.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Oh.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Oh. Relationship level suspicious? What? Oh. Oh, that's me. Ah. The Malachor. That's the disease. Why is he suspicious of me? That's what I'm doing. Stun 181%? What? Interesting. He's clearly built to survive, so he should be tanking everything. I thought I already... Alright.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
It's a bit of a goofy... Oh, they died. I wish they had like a walk animation. Oh. Alchemy.
To my help. And
Whoa.
death to the others! Drink a potion. Running out of energy. Drink a potion.
He's giving me advice. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. A potion of what? What potion does he think I have? Oh. Interesting, interesting. It's based on the ring. Stealthiness. Oh, I did have one. So we'll bind this one to 5. I'll go ahead and bind this to 7, but I don't think we'll be using it. 3 gold coins. Uh-huh. She kind of moves like a basketball player when she's getting around obstacles. Oh, now she's not doing it anymore. Alright, fine. Okay, someone's screaming. That's so strange. No. Alright, I don't think we can do much here. There's no jumping that I can find, so I'm not sure what to do. I did see boots, though. Comfortable versus soft old boots. Clearly soft old boots are better than comfortable ones.
Hello, milady.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
You could say that. No. No. I guess we'll do this one first. Not sure it matters. Yeah, I got that. Uh-huh. Clever. Wah!
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Oops. Is that an old leather coat I saw? Oh, I can swap. I didn't even know. It gives you a little blue exclamation point to let you know that you have something there. Now I look like a thug. I'll take it though. Well, they attacked me first. Alright. So at least now I have something to switch to when things go bad. So I noticed, like, there's a golden glow on everything. So the only way for them to hide items is to put them behind, like, stacked stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not sure why they did that. It's interesting. These paintings. All right. Horn tricorn. Already getting new stuff. Poison resist. Loot chance. Interesting. Poison resist. Apparently poison's a big deal. Elemental resist. Interesting. I thought I might be able to try to do alchemy or something, but no. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Is it?
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir-Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
Hey, mercenary.
It is a station of great honor.
Trying Greedfall.
I'm sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very
Give
well.
me the quest!
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
As it happens, I
know
do
that
kill
your uncle
heretics.
tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would
Thélème.
be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Heathens!
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands.
Well, we'll have to do something about that.
The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Ah.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of...
Yeah.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Have a nice day, madam.
Eh. Maybe we'll do that since it's right there. Whoops.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Nope. The way she opens doors. Just bam. Wait, is this my house? No. Okay. I mean, whatever. Nice bonsai tree. Okay. Very, very important landmark right there. Water looks nice. Yeah. Crafting system. Old blackened quartz sword. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I swap to that? Wow. Oh, it doesn't. Oh. I can only use maces. How irritating. These are all the same, right? Literally no difference. Gave me 3 of the same hat in the first area. That's interesting. I'm guessing there's a loot table and the drops are random. Burning the bodies. Always a good time. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It's getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachors got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Sounds awful. Edward Cullen. This way would go back up. But I am curious if I missed anything. Like a fight. Oh, I've already come this way. Okay. We're happy the game did moderately well. I believe they were making a second one like Outer Worlds. It was a double A proof of concept. Yeah. I really enjoyed Outer Worlds. So I have high hopes for this. But their world lore is a little tired for me. We'll see. Maybe it'll get better. Wait. Oh, shoot. They won't let me in there. So am I sick as well? Is that what's on my cheek? It's similar, but not the same. Whoa. I see they've got a camera system. What's this place? barge in.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that
Oh no, it's a Muslim stand-in.
Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago.
Yeah, voice acting's
The
good.
greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
A little bit long-winded, but
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining
imitate a
neutral
Warcraft 3
stance
unit
between
response.
the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
join the army, they said. See the world, they said. I'd rather be sailing.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious...
How much money do I have in
an
Greedfall?
enormous dead volcano
Almost
thrones
none.
in its center.
I just started.
The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall
Comprehensible.
discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Savages.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded
Ross
Hikmet,
Scott.
our newest city,
No idea.
around 15 years ago now. Alas,
Voice
I
actor?
haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation
Thrones.
is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language.
Wait,
But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon.
did I just repeat one? That's
And what
Great.
of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
well.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Okay. No. Everybody's dying. All right, let me just look at this map here. Merchant. Find the charlatan. All right, we'll just go this way. Hoof fungus. Okay. I see you, Sparkles. Hawthorne. Oh, oh. AI is pretty good at getting out of your way. Gotta appreciate that. Fontaine Family Warehouse. Who are the Fontaines? Wait. Did I miss that? Am I supposed to know?
It's blocked.
It's blocked. Maybe these become useful later or something. Whoops. Wait, oh, that's my Fury bar. Oh, the Q is the big one that I haven't been using. Righto, righto. Okay. I just love the way she busts in on everything.
Lady de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, You set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Not yet. You know, this type of mission is not really my speciality.
Well, that's to your honor. But the commander did give the order to you. Her Excellency might be able to help you. Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Right. Really? Nothing for me to steal? Whoa. Albert, I hope you'll be given this letter when you find the return from Al-Assad, provided there's somebody still alive here to give it to you. Give it to you? I can barely see anymore, it's difficult to write. I'm sorry, my child, I can't leave you much. The looters are sure to have wrecked our beautiful bookstore by now. But they might not have found the chest I hid in our house. Right.
It's blocked.
Ah. Blah. Gotta be careful using doors as decorations. There we go.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Uh-oh. Huh. Don't need so many of these. Goodbye. Poisoned alchemics. Explodes when an enemy comes close. I suppose I should equip some of these to throw. Major magic potion. Plus 1,000? Okay. Alright. Let's purchase the best best I can get. Which it looks like there's not a lot of options. And really we can only afford one of them. So that's two-handed, so that won't work. That's what we're wearing. Don't have that. Okay, one-handed heavy. So I could use an axe. Do you think it's harder to immerse yourself into the game world as you get older? Yeah, it is. No doubt about it. This ring has stun. Stun on it. Attack costs furious. Interesting. I mean, I also have the issue of being a game designer. So it's like
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh, it already equipped it. It auto-equipped it. Okay. Fine. Now we can sell the other ring.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
It's like when you've created your own worlds and stuff, sometimes it's hard to get into other people's creations because you're just like, bleh. I would have written that differently, or this character, their voice doesn't sound quite right to me, or it's actually quite annoying. Oh, it's this guy.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance. And give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You're right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. Greetings, Your Excellency.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant
Whoa.
idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Where's his cart? Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. Look at this. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leave no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Interesting. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer's always right.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Boy. What a coincidence, we got attacked. Oh. No, here's already got those. Could I have given him that sword? I didn't even think of that. Oh well. Oh, yo.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Oh, no, no, no,
I
no,
must
no,
leave
no.
you.
Okay, still with me.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in to cause me harm or further disgrace.
Of
No,
course.
Look, the vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
What?
He can't have gone far.
How?
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Everyone sit down.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, Quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
What do you think?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, away people stopped going out there. And then
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Do not need all that flavor text when I'm just looking for this guy. This is going to end in combat somewhere. Or not. Just pick up some gold coins off a table. Sure, no one will miss it. Definitely wasn't a tip. Oh look, more gold coins. Sweet. Oh. That's lockpicking? You don't have to do anything. I like mini games. Oh well.
Locked.
It's lockpicking too. I'd have to level up 3 or 4 times. No. There he is.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind.
Yep, I'm open to world building stuff.
I leave the city while there was still time.
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
Sounds good.
I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose,
I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm
Arrest.
sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How
This guy's
unjust.
total charlatan. Well, we're not just going to leave him there, are we?
I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell.
You belong there. Loot, loot, loot. So the way I see it, he's definitely a charlatan because he said that he had built up a tolerance, an intolerance to it by taking too much, but said it was okay in small doses. But he was selling people 2 at a time or more, or as many as they would willingly drink. So it's total bullshit.
Locked.
God damn it. Total bullshit. Okay, wait. I'm so confused. Every door is double hinged.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir Fredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there.
Man trees.
Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Whoa. Excuse me? I've created many fantasy worlds. In fact, I'm often hired to create fantasy worlds. Sad part is, sometimes they don't listen. Strength of 1 is required. Workbench. Oh. But like big time? Literally hired to do that, so yeah. I'm not sure what you're thinking about when you say big time. What? Oh. Huh. Oh, the workbench. I have to... I don't have the skills. Alright, never mind. Not enough strength. Got it. Should I do this loop and then go back? Find smuggler. Ah, you got me. I will negotiate with the vendor next.
The merchant is there.
Ah.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon.
Yes, charity rise.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price.
Maybe benevolence high.
I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
50%.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Quartermaster. Whoa. Look at that guy's get up. I want that. Let's see here. Vigilance. Oh, I didn't deal with the... Alright.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your
She's
voyage.
a lady.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Level 2. What does that mean? Yeah. I thought there was... okay. And this. Okay. We do have a point. One-handed. Stasis. Huh. Okay, Cetra. Oh. So if I wanted to switch from this to swords, I guess I could. I wish I could get that point back, but whatever. So stasis leads to shield. Shadow also leads to the storm. Instantaneous dash when dodging. Interesting. All right. This is the path for me. Level 4, level 5. Level 3, level 4, level 5. Okay, so they sort of distribute them across. My dream of wielding a sword will have to come later. For now, I'll deal with having a mace as my backup weapon. Jaina Proudmoore if she had her father's style. Yeah, maybe.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Painful.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
You know, I haven't saved, have I? Let's do that. I want to see. Okay. Soldiers reinforced. Oh, wow. Okay. He's all good. All right.
Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
What?
That's me. I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well, then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Yeah. It's all right there. 3 quests at once.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
176. So no. Oh, I already bought the ring. Right. We can't use that. We could use this, though. Right? I'd rather have an axe than a frickin' hammer. Lame-ass hammer. 183. Can't quite afford it. Wow. Really don't want to sell any of that. I could sell a couple of these. There we go.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I'd automatically equipped it. On the wrong hand, though. Yeah. There we go.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
The resale on these things is ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, just going there now. Oops. Did I not go this way? Climb? That's new. Oh, but I've been here.
It's blocked.
Huh. Swiftness. Seems if it's just ingredients, it auto-loots. Nope. Oh. Interesting. Was I back here already? Oh. Oh.
It's blocked.
There must be some story stuff that's going to happen later that involves all this. It's the only thing I could think of. Oh, jeez. God damn it. Son of a bitch. What?
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste.
If I have any.
I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Hmm. Okay, well. Villain's Den. Okay, so there's two options. Stealth mode.
With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him to my help.
What?
And death to the others.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh. Well, so much for stealth. What? It's a leather cape. It's slightly improved. I guess I'll take it. Yeah. Sir, should I be stealthy? I don't even know. Guess not. I keep forgetting to use Fury. It's on Q, so it should be easy to remember, but for whatever reason, just don't think to hit Q. All the attack keys are in slightly weird places. No, there's no... I haven't seen any combat inside a house.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star, always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Ah. Oh, I see. It's fancy. But is this not... Whatever. Why is he carrying an old rusty rapier if he's from royalty? Ah. What? Excuse me? Wait. I can see this being troublesome. Oh, I missed one. Destroy?
It's not possible just now.
Uh-huh. Serene's Criminal's Key. It was an alternate route if you had the science skill. Otherwise, you had to go the stealth route. My favorite stealth game? That is a tough one. Probably... I don't know. I was tempted to say Skyrim. But it's not really a great stealth thing. It's literally a skill check that's like, are you stealthed or not? Like, I think the quintessential stealth game is Thief, but I've never really been a fan of it. Not that it's bad, just that it's not my cup of tea. That you would think it would be. Hi. Ugh. I like how they cheat the doors and teleport everyone. Oh. Oh. Is balance important? I don't actually know. Everything is better. Why? Whatever. Looks nicer. Just gonna wear it. Skyrim has the best stealth of the Elder Scrolls series. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. But as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. What's up? There's something to be said for just having a skill that goes up every once in a while. just by sitting near a tree and an enemy. That's very much Pavlovian. How can these boards be broken and there be mud underneath if... That makes no sense. This makes no sense. Unless it's built on dirt. Maybe that's what it is. I'll let him have it. But that was sus. Thief 3, huh?
Lively
Oh.
there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There's some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, Why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land, and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Who are the
Tell me
knots?
a little about your guild.
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
We'll just loot everything. Oh, okay. It's all upstairs.
Any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less
Oh
conspicuous
no.
entrance.
Babies are here. I think I'll have to stop.